What is up, gamer friends? Alright, got gaming news that you probably shouldn't care about today, April 17th. There's quite a bit of news going on. Let's get this sucker started. Alright, first up we have a Square Enix explains why they use DRM, and they think it's a really good idea. They're glad that they use it, protects their properties and all that kind of stuff. They actually had a talk with a free-to-play developer who was very surprised that their game was loaded with hacks a couple months after the game came out because they did not have any DRM. So that was pretty interesting. And there will be a, let's see here, they're going to be addressing the benefits and impediments of DRM at some kind of show coming up. That sounds cool to me. I have no problem with DRM. I understand it. Not that I don't have a problem or didn't have a problem with Games for Windows Live. I didn't have a problem with Games for Windows Live for a really long time because the first several games that I played on it, I had no issue with. And then I started playing some newer games and trying to set up new games, and it just oh, ah. Well, it was. I wanted to kill him. Yeah, so I finally understood. It took me a while. But I played a few games with GFWL and never had an issue. And then when I started to, I was like, oh, no wonder people complain so much. But I understand DRM though. I have no problem with DRM. Whatever, it makes sense. Let's see. Next up, we have Nintendo passed up on an exclusivity deal with Skylanders. Nintendo could have had Skylanders exclusive, and they didn't. They just passed it up. I didn't read why, because I was like, this is gaming news you probably shouldn't care about. Alright, next up, here we go. This one's fun, right? Farmville 2 has a new mobile app. It's called Country Escape. It's completely different than the actual browser game. They were saying that it's different because there are things you can do on Facebook that you can't do on a mobile version. Apparently, I don't know what. And that can be played offline. It's out now. Yay. Farmville 2, Country Escape. Alright, next up, Amazing Spider-Man 2 might not come to the Xbox One. Of course, that was, everybody was making a big deal out of that, but GameSpot got an update on it, and Activision is in talks with Microsoft to get it on the Xbox One. The weird thing to me is that it's on the Xbox 360. That was confirmed. It's coming to the Xbox 360, so what's the issue there? Can't come to Xbox One. Don't know why. And another funny thing about that is that Amazon has a pre-order of the Amazing Spider-Man 2 for Xbox One. Something that I thought was kind of cool related to the game is that it's on Steam for pre-order for $40, which is $20 cheaper than usual. It's $50 for the PlayStation 3, but it's $60 for the PlayStation 4. So that's some fun stuff to deal with there. All right, next up. We have PlayStation 4 has sold over 7 million units worldwide. Congrats to them. Next, League of Legends bots are getting their AI improved and will soon act like players. That's what they say. Bots are going to act like players. They're just changing the AI to make it better. All right. Next, we have a rumor and a tease of a Bloodrayne fighting game. There you go. Next up. Twitch, they backed a Kickstarter called Choice Chamber. Let's see, they backed them by matching the remaining goal. I thought that was a little interesting because people were arguing that that's not the point of Kickstarter, and I think it is. The point of getting on a Kickstarter is that people will support you and back your game, and I highly doubt that when a company or when any person developer they go on a Kickstarter, they put their whatever on there, their project. I highly doubt they expect a big company to come to them and be like, hey, we'll back you guys, we'll fund you. So to me, that's a success. Alright, I mean, it sucks for the regular fans who are trying to back up something small, but that is kind of the point of Kickstarter, man. I mean, that's really cool. That is a success story. So, right, just like Oculus Rift, getting bought by Facebook. But I'm sure the way the future's going, we're going some weird places. So, alright, next up, Hearthstone is now available for the iPad. Alright. Next, pre-ordering Wolfenstein The New Order will get you Team Fortress 2 Wolfenstein themed armor and hat. Yay! Cool, whatever. Next, Titanfall was originally prototyped on the Ratchet and Clank graphics engine named Luma. So, I don't know why that matters, but it's gaming news you probably shouldn't care about. Alright. Let's see. Job listings are up for Tomb Raider 2. So, try to go get yourself hired at Crystal Dynamics if you have a bunch of experience in that kind of thing. Alright, next we have, this was just something fun that I wanted to throw in the list. Defiance's Arc-Tech Revolution DLC is now available. I like Defiance. It's a neat game. It's not... the AI is really dumb in the early levels, and I don't know if it gets any better later on. But it's fun. It's a fun game. It's neat. There's a lot of cool stuff to it. Next, we have straight from Polygon. This is what Polygon has to say. A group of politicians in Sweden took part on a Starcraft 2 tournament this past weekend to, quote, raise awareness about esports and politics among gamers, unquote. So, I just thought that was fun. That was interesting, and gaming news you probably shouldn't care about. Politicians are playing Starcraft 2 to let people know about their politics and stuff. Alright. That's cool though, I guess. Next. No, I'm gonna skip this one because I liked it and I actually shared it earlier. Alright, so next we have PSN might start allowing users to change their screen names in the future. They might. So I mean that's basically a rumor right now. One of the dudes at Sony or PlayStation or whatever was saying like, we know it's something people want and we're thinking about it, but there was something he said where it was like, well, we need more people to tell us that they want to change their names. Like, really? I'm pretty sure lots of people have told them they want to change their name on PSN, so we'll see about that. And next, it should probably be interesting to some of you. Frozen Synapse is free for the weekend on Steam. I didn't care because I'm not interested in the game, but it's cool. Alright, cool. That's it for gaming news you probably shouldn't care about for April 17th. I do have a couple more things to mention here. I wanted to explain the name of this show, or whatever it is, just for fun. The name of the show is just mostly a pun, I guess. It's mostly just me I wanted to come up with some fun name for it. Now, a lot of this stuff that I'm going to share on here is news that I know people do care about and are interested in. So I'm not just getting stupid news, I am getting stuff that I know that I don't really care about, but I know other people do care about it. So the name of this is just something fun to do. Alright, so I have a question for you. What do you think of Bruce Lee being in the next UFC game? I've seen a lot of people talk trash about it, and I've seen people that like it. I personally, that's the reason I would ever finally play a UFC game. Like, that actually makes me very interested. I want to play as Bruce Lee. Alright, well, you guys keep on gaming and let me know what's up. See ya.